bravest thing you've ever done?
Bungee jumping.
When we were stationed in Hohenfels, Germany, we went skiing down the Zutzspitze. Oh my goodness, it was a black ski slope, and it scared the death out of me.
Was after I came home from the first Gulf War. I was one of the first people in my area back, and I was asked to speak in front of a stadium full of people. All of the people that I served with were reservists, and their people just wanted to hear a word from their loved ones, you know, just how they were doing. So anyway, I had to give a bit of a speech, and it all turned out okay, but I was shaking in my boots.
The scariest thing I've ever done is drove a race car on a racetrack at 150 miles an hour.
Definitely having a tooth pulled, worse than having a baby.
Natural childbirth.
For me, the bravest thing I've ever done was moving from Colorado, where I lived my whole life, 20 years, to Alaska. My husband deployed 4 months later, and I spent 13 months by myself, and I got to know a bunch of people and brave women, and it ended up being the greatest adventure I ever had. But moving up there in the middle of the winter was terrifying.
I would say the bravest thing I've ever done and the super scariest thing I've ever done is probably enlist in the Army a week after I graduated high school and go to basic training. That's probably it.
Probably the bravest thing I've ever done is one time I ate rabbit brain. Yeah, it wasn't that great, but it was pretty brave. What's your brave?